And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to Port Arthur, Texas. We are at New Martin Field, back after 3 in a row on the road. A 3-1 road trip down to the Valley, then losing a pair of one-run heartbreakers on Tuesday over at Blinn College. And so we'll come back into today's game, having the opportunity for Lamar State to try to get themselves back on the right side of the column in conference play. Sandjack with a split yesterday at Blinn, winning the first, going to 23-12 on the season and 5-1 in Region 14 play. And Lamar State right now with the doubleheader loss at Blinn on Tuesday, 17-19, 5-5 now at 500 in Region 14 play. Larry Cooper bringing you all the action. Sorry, folks, a little under the weather, so hopefully there'll be no delays for me during the course of the day's broadcast, but there may be a little bit of audio delay as we try to go through a little bit of a food poisoning issue, as we'll fight through it and get through the doubleheader together today and have the opportunity to bring you both games here. And we'll give you the lineup for the San Jacinto Lady Coyotes out of San Jacinto-South in Houston, Texas. As the pitch by Angelica Rogers getting started in game number 1. Low and inside for ball 1, and we are underway. A couple of minutes early, we'll go at 12:58. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the top half of the first inning for San Jacinto, as leading off is be Missy Hernandez, the second baseman, pop up third base side, and that'll be easy off the bat of Hernandez. So a pop out to third as Nisi Sanchez able to make the, in fact, that's going to be Alexis Perez down at third base, securing out number 1. 1 away as the pitch over the outside corner at the belt. Strike 1. As the throw to first base, good job by Mackenzie Andrus to get over quickly. As the freshman from Vidor able to throw it over to first base in time to retire Alexis De Leon. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the first. It'll bring up Caitlin Keel, the shortstop. De Leon, the designated batter for the pitcher, Nikki Gonzalez. As the pitch over the outside corner for strike 1. 2 outs quickly on the 4-3 put out. Bryn Pulcher, or Brooke Wilhelm, playing first base today. As a pitch, Rogers with the rise pitch there, up and in to Caitlin Keel. Has a swing and a miss, and that's going to do it quickly here in the top half of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 3 up and 3 down here in the first. As we'll take it to the bottom half of the first inning, Lamar State coming to bat as we are scoreless after 1/2 inning. Back after this on PSN.
The rustic Pine Tree Lodge on Taylor's Bayou in LaBelle serves up marvelous meals and wholesome family fun 6 days a week. On the weekends, kick up your heels to live music on the Pine Tree's gigantic patio. Enjoy some of the best seafood steaks and burgers in Southeast Texas while taking in the beauty of the bayou. The Miller family has spent over 30 years perfecting Pine Tree favorites like chicken fried steak, fried shrimp, and shrimp and grits. They also have a boat launch for all types of boating or fishing. The Pine Tree Lodge, where the road ends and the fun begins.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. We'll give you the lineup for the Lamar State Seahawks. For Coach Vance Edwards, 17-19 on the season, 5-5 coming in here in Region 14 play. As leading it off will be the center fielder, number 14, Kayla Sheridan. Batting second will be the first baseman, number 5, Brooke Wilhelm. And And batting third, it'll be Rebecca Hernandez. She'll be in left field. So a little bit different look here to the lineup for Lamar State. So the first pitch coming from Nikki Gonzalez. As that ball popped, shortstop side, nice range coming over. That time to be able to make the play by Keel for 1 out in the inning. So nobody on, 1 away. Here in the home half of the first, as they'll bring up Brooke Wilhelm, batting very much higher at the top of the order. As a pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. Has a pitch pop foul back out of play. So Wilhelm down in the count 0-2. Rebecca Hernandez, the left fielder, waiting on deck. 1 out in the inning, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and so each pitcher with a strikeout here in the first inning. First one in the ball game for Nikki Gonzalez. Gonzalez out of Ross Sterling High School in Baytown, Texas. So she has changed basically the same color of the uniform, moving over to San Jacinto South. The Lady Coyotes wearing their dark gray jerseys and pants with the royal blue numbers, royal blue and white piping. Has the ball fouled back to the screen. Hernandez, who never gets cheated at the plate, 1-1 the count. Nobody on, 2 away. Hernandez, who has been primarily leading off for the last month or so for Lamar State. Rise pitch up and away, ball 2. Alexis Perez, the third baseman, leading RBI, leading home run hitter in the conference, waiting on deck. As a pitch, line towards shortstop on a hop. The pickup and the throw across the diamond in plenty of time. Nice play that time by the shortstop Keel over to the first baseman as she gets it over to Taylor Office. And that will do it for the Lamar State Seahawks here in the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. A quick 3 up, 3 down, bottom half of the first inning. And we are scoreless after 1 here live from Martin Field. Back after this on PSN.
Because play might be the best way to fight obesity.
Because staying connected makes my family stronger.
Because a safe place after school can lead to success in school.
Because physical activity is vital to my health and well-being.
Because I need to make my world better.
Because playing team sports teaches character and social skills.
Because we need each other.
Because we need each other.
Because we need each other.
Back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. We go to the top half of the second inning as Taylor Office, the first baseman, leads it off. Office will be followed up by Damian, the third baseman, and number 13, Gabby Gonzalez, the catcher. The wind, the pitch by Angelica Rogers gets in on the hands of Taylor Office and ties her up, and she pops out to weakly to shortstop. So 1 out in the inning. As they bring up Danny Damien. Damien, the third baseman, lines one through the hole on the left side. First base hit for either team. As Damien on board with a 1 out single. Clean hit through the hole as they bring up the number 6 hitter, Gabby Gonzalez, the catcher. Right-handed hitter against the right-hander, sophomore from Auburn, Alabama. Pop up, Hernandez ranging in. Be an easy play for her as she'll secure out number 2 of the inning. So first pitch swinging there for Gonzalez. Pops out to left for the second out. So the runner retreats back to first base. So she'll bring up Shelby Doherty. Doherty, the center fielder. As she fouls it back to the screen for strike 1. Has a pitch a little bit up. One and one the count to Doherty. With 2 outs in the inning and a runner on first base, that pitch just a little bit wide, ball 2. Didn't miss by much. Jamie Hink, the left fielder, waiting on deck. As the wind by Rogers and the pitch right across the heart of the plate, strike 2. So Doherty, even in the count now, 2-2. Lamar State, their home white uniforms with the navy blue lettering and numbers. Columbia blue and navy blue trim. That's a pitch. Wow. I'm dumbfounded, to say the least. I don't know where that pitch missed. It'll go 3-2 now, as it must have been just wide. And a perfect pitch right there by Angelica Rogers. The runner will be on the move now with the pitch. Swinging a line drive to left, a base hit. So the inning will continue. Second hit of the inning. And this one should be over and done with. So to move Damien down to second. Doherty on at first base. Bring up the 8 hitter, Jamie Jink, the left fielder. Jink, the sophomore from Porter High School and New Caney ISD, the former Lady Spartan. Batting with a go-ahead run down at second. Pop, fly, right field. Right field arranging over and making the play. As outrunning that one, going toward the right center field gap. Just a great jump by Taryn Huff out of Hardin Jefferson. Makes the play for the out, and that will do it for San Jac. They strand 2 on a pair of hits. We come back live here from Port Arthur, back after this on PSN.
Max Bowl Port Arthur is family fun close to home. Fun for all ages with bowling, great food and drinks, and the hottest video games today. Come in for the best laser tag experience in town. Max Bowl is the perfect place for birthday parties or church and school events. Cosmic Bowl is every Friday and Saturday night with music videos and spectacular lighting. Max Bowl Port Arthur. Come join the party.
My friends encouraged me to attend Lamar State College, Port Arthur, because of their own experiences here. High school was not the best experience that I had, but Lamar State College, Port Arthur changed my perspective. My instructors helped me a lot by saying after class, explaining to me step by step how to do a simple math problem. I want to be a Spanish education major because I want to go back and help my community so that they can learn English, because it is a big challenge.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. We head to the home half of the second inning, and great defensive play by Taryn Huff to keep the Lady Coyotes off the board. So we'll go to the bottom half of the second inning, and leading it off will be, as the ball pulled foul, that is Anissa Sanchez. Or, I'm sorry, Alexis Perez. Perez fouls it off on the left-hand side. Very docile, calm day here on the Intercoastal. Probably the lightest wind we've had so far either way this season is that pitch from Gonzalez up and away, 1-1. Sarah Miller, the shortstop, waiting on deck. Then it'll be Mackenzie Andrus, the second baseman. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters due in the inning. Wine and a pitch, up and away on the rise pitch once again, 2-1. It's the wine and pitch by Gonzalez. A little bit up at the letters, ball 3. Three and 1 the count with nobody on. As that pitch in the dirt and missed badly by Gonzalez. First base runner for Lamar State reaches via the walk. So Sierra Miller coming up with a runner on first base, nobody out. Miller, who had the grand slam home run to start the scoring off in game 2 at Blinn on Tuesday. The lead that did not hold up as Lamar State lost in extra innings, 7-6. 1 ball, no strikes to Miller, the sophomore from Baytown Lee High School and Goose Creek Consolidated ISD. 2-0 the count quickly, so we'll see if Miller can be patient here with Gonzalez, try to work her way on and try to build an inning here. Gonzalez gets the sign from Gabby Gonzalez. Pitch in tight at the letters, ball 3. And now Gabby Gonzalez going to go out and talk to Nikki Gonzalez and try to calm this down a little bit. As a pitch over the inside corner at the knees. Strike 1 to Miller, taking all the way. Three balls and 1 strike with nobody out. As the wind and the pitch. Pop foul left side or right side over the Lamar State dugout now to play. Fills it up at 3-2. As pitch up and in. So a pair of walks to open up the inning. Put 2 on with nobody out. And Mackenzie Andrus, the freshman from Vidor, stepping to the plate. We're in the bottom half of the second inning. Still no score here from Martin Field. As pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. Andrus down the count, 0-1. That's a bunt, third base side, but it's going to be easy off the bat of Andrus. Good job charging by Damien to make the play in foul territory on the bunt attempt. So 1 out in the inning as it'll bring up the number 7 hitter, Anissa Sanchez, the designated player. Sanchez batting for Angelica Rogers. That That ball lined back up the middle, a base hit. They're going to send the runner home as the throw is going to be late, bobbled in center field by Doherty, and Lamar State has taken a 1-0 lead. So the walks coming back to haunt Gonzalez as Lamar State taking a 1-0 lead here in the home half of the second. So it'll be an RBI single by Sanchez. She wasted no time seeing a pitch up and drove it to center field. Miller able to move all the way around to third base on the single. First hit of the ball game for Lamar State, and it's an RBI single as that ball bunted. It was a safety squeeze as Miller was scrambling, and I think that's a byproduct of what we saw the other day at Blinn, where Lamar State just left a ton of runners on scoring position with less than 2 away, so they're trying to manufacture early runs here. And what should be a pitcher's duel. No balls and 1 strike to the number 8 hitter, Brent Pulcher, is a throw down, and they're going to tag the runner. And Sanchez went too far. So it'll be a caught stealing that'll go from 2 to 6. And if you're Sanchez, you either got to do one of two things: continue on to the bag or stop and immediately go back if the throw is going to come that far through. So 2 outs now. It's a pop-up second base side. Could be in no man's land, but the center fielder able to come in and make the play as Doherty up to the task. And that will do it for Lamar State. They run into an out, but they get a run on a hit and a pair of walks. We go to the top half of the third inning, and Lamar State a 1-0 lead. Back after this on PSN.
I would say the main reason that I started with Lamar State College Port Arthur was because it was close to home. I like that the classes are a lot smaller. Being that it's a smaller environment, teachers are able to do a lot more one-on-one. Recently, I just did a graphic design internship with a local ad agency. Really cool thing about that was I ended up landing a full-time position with them, and I have Lamar State College to thank for that.
Consider Lamar State College Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
And Mid-County has new 2016 Ram 2500 4-wheel drive Cruze for $34,500.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
That's right. Mid-County has new 2016 Ram starting at $19,900.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur as Pulcher trying to get the gear back on to head back out there behind the plate. Lamar State a run in the inning on the 2 walks and a base hit. But the caught stealing big in the inning to limit the opportunities for the Seahawks. So we go to the top half of the third inning. San Jacinto coming off the doubleheader split, winning the first, losing the second yesterday in Brenham, Texas. Long-time Coach Kelly Sines in her 14th year at the helm of the Lady Coyotes. Bunt back to the pitcher, and Angelica Rogers, we talk about her, the best fielding pitcher in this conference, and it's not close. Takes care of the ground out by Nikayla Robinson, the first baseman. So 1 out in the inning. It'll bring up the top of the order as we'll go back up to Missy Hernandez, the second baseman. With 1 out. Line drive back up past Andrus as this time Hernandez a pretty good swing at it. Gets the third hit of the ball game for the Lady Coyotes. Puts a runner on first base, the tying runner with 1 away. As a ball popped third base side over the San Jacinto dugout now to play. to Alexis De Leon, who grounded out the second her first time up. Strike one. That's a pitch taken up and away, 1-1. Left-handed hitter against the right-handed sophomore from Auburn High School in Auburn, Alabama. Has a pitch. Tried to work her way up the bat there and fouled it straight back to the screen, 1-2. De Leon out of Morton Ranch High School in Katy, Texas, former Lady Maverick. Using a bat the same color of her alma mater, purple and silver. Has a pitch, pop foul. Left-hand side and out of play, count holding at 1-2 as De Leon putting up a fight here against Rogers. We're in the top half of the third inning, 1-0 Lamar State. Pitch up and away, evens to get up at 2-2. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle. Rogers will throw to second and throws behind Sierra Miller on the E1. That should have been an easy play there to get one, and may have rushed it trying to get two. So the E1 there just did not make a good throw there, made the good fielding play. And De Leon will reach on the errant throw. First error of the ball game by either team. As they'll bring up to shortstop Caitlin Keel. So business here with one out for the Lady Coyotes. Rogers needing a big out here as the bunt picked up, throw to first base as she'll beat Kill on the bang-bang play on the sacrifice. It'll go 1-3 as it gets over to Brooke Wilhelm for out number 2. Both runners moving up and now looking for a clutch single here for the Lady Coyotes. As it'll be Taylor Office who popped out to short her first time up. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher. Office out of Clear Falls High School. Former Lady Knight, the Clear Falls, the forest green and silver. Takes a pitch up and in for ball one. 2 outs in the inning. Lamar State looking for a big out right here. Try to hold the score where it's at. Miller, slow grounder, cutting across Perez. The throw to first base, and a great job stretching by Wilhelm. And Perez has had problems with that throw to first base, but Wilhelm bailed her out there of a throwing error that would have led to at least 1, if not 2 runs. So 5-3 on the putout on the fielder's choice for the third out of the inning. A pair of hits, or a hit and an error. 2 left on base. We go to the bottom half of the third as Lamar State trying to add to a 1-0 lead back after this on PSN.
I chose surgical technology at Lamar State College, Port Arthur, because it was closer to home and is the only campus in the surrounding area where you can get a surgical technology degree. The surgical technology program also has a 100% passing rate for the last 3 years with their students on the national board. When you leave from Lamar State College, Port Arthur, you're going to have a degree where you can pursue any career that you choose.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
Everything in the Lone Star State is big. Now your Texas State Farm agents are offering Texas-sized auto insurance discounts up to 40%. Visit one of the 1,400 State Farm agents in Texas and let one of them tell you about auto insurance discounts. See a Good Neighbor State Farm agent today to see how switching to State Farm for Texas-sized auto insurance discounts up to 40% can lead to Texas-sized discounts for you.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is
Discounts only apply to certain coverages.
In today's tough times, you need an economic advisor you can trust to be there looking out for your financial future. Edward Jones Investments representative Robert Sitton is that ally to help steer you down life's winding path as you grow older and your financial needs change. Whether you're an individual looking for stock market advice, newlywed setting up for a rainy day nest egg, getting an early start on saving for your child's college tuition, or is it time to set up that 401k retirement fund? Let Robert Sitton give you the financial knowledge to make sound decision.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. We go to the bottom half of the third inning. Taryn Huff to lead it off. The freshman from Hardin-Jefferson swing through the first pitch and takes a pitch at the belt. And that's been her transition from high school to college has been tough because of that situation right there. Has taken pitches when she's needed to drive them and take strike three. And Huff leaves the bat on her shoulders once again as she'll head back to the dugout for the first out of the inning. Second strikeout first called for Gonzalez. One out back up to the top of the order to Kayla Sheridan, the freshman center fielder from Sulphur, Louisiana, out of Sulphur High School. Swing, and they worked up the bat handle and fouled that one left-hand side. She tried to slap that one into left. No balls and one strike. One run on one hit for Lamar State. No runs on three hits, and Sheridan's going to beat the wrap at first base. That ball perfectly placed. Basically a swinging bunt there. It'll be an infield hit, the second of the ball game for Lamar State. As Brooke Wilhelm, who struck out on an 0-2 pitch her first time up, the left-handed hitter out of Deweyville High School. As showing Wilhelm bunt, but foul back at the plate, strike one. Did not get the bat even with the ball there as she laid back on it. 0-1 the count. Left-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher, Nikki Gonzalez. Nikki Gonzalez, one of the four players out of Ross Sterling. In fact, three out of Ross Sterling, one here locally out of Silsbee. Curl out of Silsbee, the former Lady Tiger, takes a pitch inside corner, and Wilhelm 1-2 the count. Curl moving in, looking for a possible opportunity. That pitch going to stay just a little bit up and away. Evens it up at 2-2. As a pitch swing and a miss is Wilhelm. And I'm not sure the move to move her up at the top of the order. She has not been consistently making a lot of great contact, and maybe a chance for her to see some better pitches, but strikes out for the second time. Second strikeout of the inning, third strikeout of the ball game for Gonzalez. 2 outs now in the inning. Showing bunt Hernandez, runner on the move. The tag's going to be in time. Another caught stealing. Ends the inning here as it'll go from 2 to 6 for the third out. No runs, a hit. No errors and nobody left. We go to the top half of the fourth inning, moving along here at Martin Field. Lamar State a 1-0 lead back after this.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
That's right, Meade County has new 2016 Rams starting at $19,900.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MeadeCountyDodge.com.
Located in the heart of Conroe, Don Peak Motor Company is your place for the real, genuine hometown deal. Whether you need a car, truck, or SUV, fast and easy credit terms are available on the cleanest pre-owned vehicles around. Go by and see the gang at Don Peak Motor Company, located in
Max Bowl Port Arthur is family fun close to home. Fun for all ages with bowling, great food and drinks, and the hottest video games today. Come in for the best laser tag experience in town. Max Bowl is the perfect place for birthday parties or church and school events. Cosmic Bowl is every Friday and Saturday night with music videos and spectacular lighting. Max Bowl Port Arthur. Come join the party.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. Top half of the fourth inning is a pitch a little bit low and inside. 2-0 the count to the leadoff hitter. And that'll be Danny Damien. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the top half of the fourth, Lamar State a 1-0 lead. That's a pitch grounded third base side and fair. It'll go down the line. Hernandez quickly over, bobbles it, and the runner will not be able to move up. And so a missed opportunity there for San Jacinto on the bobble and left by Hernandez. It'll be a clean single down the line, hit number 4 of the ball game for the Lady Coyotes. As Gabby Gonzalez, the catcher, will step to the plate, and we'll have a courtesy runner here. So it'll be running Jamie Kelly out of Ross Sterling High School, as she will run for Damien. So Jamie Kelly, a freshman outfielder. And they'll reinsert Damien back in the order in the bottom half of the inning defensively. Pop up center field. Ranging back Sheridan will make the play easily, as she has been one of those young ladies that has had to make a lot of plays in center field, and some of them have been of the spectacular variety right up against the fence. 1 out now in the inning. Is Sheridan up to the task off the bat of Gonzalez. It'll bring up Shelly Doherty, the left fielder. Has a pitch, pop left field side. Hernandez chasing, but that's going to be well foul and out of play. 0-1 the count to the left fielder, Doherty. Doherty had a base hit her first time up. One out, one on here in the fourth. Sandjack, a lot of traffic so far, but not even been able to touch the pay station. Has a pitch, going to get back to the screen. It'll be a wild pitch. As Pulcher tried to go up and get that one. In fact, we'll go ahead and give her a call stealing. She was moving on the pitch. Or a stolen base. So Kelly down at second now with 1 out. 1-1 the count to the batter Doherty. Bunted back to Rogers. Second covering will come over to make the play on the fielder's choice. 2 outs now in the inning. It'll be a sacrifice that will go 1-4. And moves the runner pinch runner Kelly over to third base. And now Jamie Jinks, who hit the ball hard, but Huff able to chase it down in right center field her first time up, 0-for-1. Off-speed pitch by Rogers, up and away for ball 1. Jink, the sophomore from Porter High School. We'll see them on Tuesday night. That's a pitch line, but foul. As those pull off the trademark, had home run distance. Maybe if it stayed fair, it would have been close. 1-1 the count. Two outs here in the top half of the fourth inning. As Rogers with the wind and the off-speed pitch once again. The throw behind the runner. Runner coming to the plate. The tag's going to be in time for the out. Just a great execution there. As they threw behind the runner who was leaning, trying to come home. The caught stealing will go from 2 to 5 to 2 for the putout, and that will do it for San Jacinto here in the top half of the fourth inning. So both teams having running mistakes on the bases, and it cost San Jac an opportunity to score there as we'll come back live here from Lamar State here on PSN. Back after this.
Golden Triangle Emergency Center, voted #1 ER in the county, sets the gold standard for emergency care in Southeast Texas. Our patients are seen within minutes of walking through the door by a board-certified emergency room physician and emergency room trained staff. And our state-of-the-art equipment and friendly concierge level of service means that at Golden Triangle Emergency Center, you won't just be greeted with a smile, you'll be leaving with one too.
Best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
That's right, Mid-County has new 2016 Rams starting at $19,900.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
I chose surgical technology at Lamar State College, Port Arthur, because it was closer to home and is the only campus in the surrounding area where you can get a surgical technology degree. The surgical technology program also has a 100% passing rate for the last 3 years with their students on the national board. When you leave from Lamar State College, Port Arthur, you're going to have a degree where you can pursue any career that you choose.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
And back live here from Lamar State College, leading it off. Back up as Hernandez, who was coming to play with a 0-1 day so far. 6-3 put out her first time up. 1-1 the count. We're in the home half of the fourth inning. Lamar State with a 1-0 lead. As a pitch fouled off the catcher Gonzalez back to the screen, 1-2. Alexis Perez, the third baseman. Sierra Miller, the shortstop, due in the inning. San Jac, the road gray and royal blue. Lamar State, the home white, navy blue, and Columbia blue. Pitch foul back to the screen once again. Holds the count at 1-2. Good crowd on both sides here from San Jacinto-South off the Beltway and Blackhawk, and Lamar State, the home team here in Port Arthur. Has a pitch, once again, foul back to the screen. Count holding at 1-2. As Gonzalez gets the sign, pitch way up and away on the rise pitch, 2-2 the count. As the pitch, just in tight at the belt, fills it up at 3-2. Hazy skies overhead with a mostly cloudy day here, and temperatures in the low 70s. The pitch inside and low, ball 4. So Hernandez working the walk, reaches first base. Third walk issued by Nikki Gonzalez. And so bring up Lexi Perez, the freshman from Corpus Christi Flower Bluff High School, the former Lady Hornet. At the wind and the pitch, fly ball deep left field and back. That ball's going to carry out of here and well out of here. A home run that carried about 40 to 50 feet over the fence at 210 down the left field line. And Perez got a huge pitch to drive there to make it 3-0 Lamar State. So Perez continues her phenomenal numbers in her freshman season. That's a big couple of runs there for the Seahawks as Hernandez scores ahead of her on the long fly. Third hit of the ball game for the Seahawks. A pair of RBIs for Perez. meeting in the circle here for San Jac, down now 3-0 with a pair home here in the bottom half of the fourth. As Sierra Miller talked about her grand slam in the last doubleheader. Pitch over the inside corner, off-speed pitch, and did not want to throw anything nice there to Sierra Miller. 0-1 count with nobody out. Swing and a miss as Miller was trying to make this a 4-run lead. Falls behind in the count 0-2. Right-handed hitter out of Baytown Lee High School. Pitch up and away on the rise pitch, 1-2. Mackenzie Andrus, the second baseman, waiting on deck to our right. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher. As pitch slides off the outside corner. Two and two the count with nobody out. As a pitch just a little bit wide, ball 3, and you could see Nikki Gonzalez not happy with that call. Fills it up at 3-2. As the wind by Gonzalez, ground ball, second base, high hop, bobbled, and no play left. It'll be an E4 as that took a funny hop on Hernandez. First error of the ball game against the Lady Coyotes. And they'll bring up Mackenzie Andrus, and right now Kelly Sines not happy with her team, the way they're executing in this ball game. It's their first error, but they made some mistakes out in the field. And this is the Dutch uncle talk right here, trying to get everybody on the same page. After dropping the second game yesterday at Blinn, their first loss of conference play. And Kelly Sines in the Softball Hall of Fame in Canada, averaging over 600.64 percentage, averaging winning 64% of the games since she has been at San Jac South. So Lamar State with traffic once again with nobody out, with 2 runs home in the inning. On the Lexi Perez home run. Showing bunt, third base side. They'll throw to first base with the second baseman coming over to cover Hernandez. So the sacrifice will go from 5 to 4 on the putout and move Miller down to second with good speed as they'll bring up Nisi Sanchez, the designated batter for Angelica Rogers. Winding the pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Miller had a pretty good lead down at second base after the pitch was made, but no movement to try to get to third with 1 out. As Sanchez, the freshman from Corpus Christi Moody High School, the former Lady Trojan. That ball fouled straight back to the screen. 1-2 the count. As we said, for Porter, we'll see them at Barbers Hill on Tuesday over at Eagle Field. A 6 o'clock game here on the network against the Barbers Hill Eagles, leading the District 21 5A standings. As a pitch, swing and a miss. Sanchez goes down, and that'll be 2 away. 4th strikeout of the ball game for Nikki Gonzalez. And it'll bring up the catcher, Bryn Pulcher. So Gonzalez trying to pitch out of the jam after giving up a pair of runs. Pitch on the outside corner at the knee, strike 1. Taryn Huff waiting on deck, but right now for Pulcher to try to keep the inning going. A base hit probably scores you another run. Trying to get to that grand slam threshold. Pitch to Pulcher a little bit low and outside, 1-1. That's the wind and the pitch. Inside at the belt. on the corner, 1-2. Pitch up and away on the rise pitch, evens it up at 2-2 to Pulcher with 2 away. That's a pitch. Fair ball and softly lined to third base, and Damian up to the task, but Lamar State scores a pair on the 2-run home run by Lexi Perez. An error in the inning with 1 left. And we go to the top half of the 5th inning here live from Port Arthur, and Lamar State with a 3-0 lead back after this. Top of the 5th inning coming here from Lamar State College, as leading it off for San Jacinto down 3-0. The number 8 hitter, Jamie Hink, should be followed up by Nikayla Robinson back up to the top to Missy Hernandez as the rise pitch up and away. 2-0 the count to Hink, who was on when the runner was caught stealing from third base, or was at the plate when the caught stealing went up. Pitch pop right field side. Foul out of play for strike 1. Big 2-run home run by Lexi Perez in the bottom half of the 4th to extend the Lamar State lead. As the off-speed pitch popped up. Pulcher coming over to make the play in foul territory. So 1 out in the inning as they'll bring up Robinson, the right fielder. Robinson out of Fort Bend Austin High School, the Lady Bulldogs. Has a swing and a slow foul ball at the plate for strike 1. 1 out here in the 5th. Has the wind by Rogers and the pitch. Way up and in, 1-1. Left-handed hitter against the right-hander from Auburn, Alabama. Swing and a miss as she tried to work up the bat. And slapped that one down the left field side. 1-2 the count. As Robinson back up in there. 0 for 1 on the ground ball. Back to Rogers, our first time up. Swing and a pop-up. Hernandez coming in will make the play easily for 2 outs now in the inning. Top of the order, Missy Hernandez, the second baseman, to the plate. Popped to third and has a base hit. 1 for 2 in the ball game for the right-handed hitting second baseman. 2 outs here in the fifth. Lamar State a 3-0 lead as that ball lined. The dive by Andrus. The throw will not be in time on the infield hit, but a great attempt there by Andrus. But no play left. Fifth hit of the ball game for San Jacinto, their second infield hit. So runner on first base with 2 away. So an opportunity here for San Jac with 2 away. Pitch over the outside corner for strike 1 to Alexis De Leon. De Leon 0 for 2. Grounded to second and reached on an E1. One by Rogers. Throw to the outside corner, and that's a strike as they throw behind the runner at first base. 0-2 quickly, the count on the left-handed hitting De Leon. Designated batter for the pitcher, Nikki Gonzalez. So Rogers looking for a big pitch here. Line, third base side, but foul. Count holding at 0-2. A little bit of a spread hands on the bat here for De Leon as the pitch up and in. Ball 1 on the rise pitch. Has Rogers with the sign. The pitch. Pop foul and back out of play. Count holding at 1-2. As Rogers with the 1-2 pitch, swing, ground ball to Miller. She'll come up throwing across the diamond in time on the fielder's choice, and that will do it for San Jacinto. They get a hit. They strand a runner. 6-3 on the fielder's choice to finish off the top half of the fifth inning, and we go to the home half of the fifth as Lamar State trying to add to a 3-0 lead here in game 1 of the doubleheader. Back after this.
Max Bowl Port Arthur is family fun close to home. Fun for all ages with bowling, great food and drinks, and the hottest video games today. Come in for the best laser tag experience in town. Max Bowl is the perfect place for birthday parties or church and school events. Cosmic Bowl is every Friday and Saturday night with music videos and spectacular lighting. Max Bowl Port Arthur. Come join the party.
I come to the neighborhood Walmart a lot. It's a grocery store, but without all the other household items, so you're getting exactly what you need at a lower price.
It's a lot quicker to flow through the aisles. I find the prices are unbeatable.
I'm here all the time for everything, produce, vegetables.
I work full time. I have 2 children. I'm on the go constantly. So having affordable products to buy for our children is priceless. I have a family of 4, so every penny counts.
Every minute counts when you're trying to get the kids home and then, ready for school the next day.
The biggest thing with this place is it's very convenient. I enjoy shopping here.
Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
And Mid-County has new 2016 Ram 2500 four-wheel drive Cruise for $34,500.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
I would say the main reason that I started with Lamar State College Port Arthur was because it was close to home. I like that the classes are a lot smaller. Being that it's a smaller environment, teachers are able to do a lot more one-on-one. Recently, I just did a graphic design internship with a local ad agency. Really cool thing about that was I ended up landing a full-time position with them, and I have Lamar State College to thank for that.
Consider Lamar State College Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
The rustic Pine Tree Lodge on Taylor's Bayou in LaBelle serves up marvelous meals.
Ground ball off the bat of Taryn Huff goes 6-3 for the putout, and immediately following that up, it is Kayla Sheridan that'll pop out to short. Ranging over there was Curl. 2 outs in the inning. It'll bring up the #3 hitter, Brooke Wilhelm, who is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Bottom half of the 5th inning here. That ball fouled back to the screen, strike 1. Two outs, nobody on here in the 5th inning for Lamar State, trying to add 1 or 2 more runs. That's that ball softly lined, and a good job coming in to make the play by Hink, as she got a great jump off the bat. And that time Brooke Wilhelm robbed of a base hit. So that will do it for Lamar State. 3 up and 3 down here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. They take a 3-0 lead into the 6th, back after this timeout on PSN.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
Breakfast is the most important decision you'll ever make. Deals are made over bacon. Global trade runs on eggs. And when world peace happens, I'm pretty sure cinnamon rolls are going to have something to do with it. I have no idea what happens over yogurt, but we got that too. Oh, all day.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. We go to the top half of the 6th inning. Bunt third base side. Curl's going to beat this one out on the infield hit to get it going here in the top of the 6th inning. 6th hit of the ball game for the Lady Coyotes. 3 of those have been on the infield hit variety. So runner on first with nobody out as they'll bring up Taylor Office, the first baseman. The cleanup batter 0 for 2 in the ball game was grounded out into fielder's choice and then popped to short. That's a pop fly. Left field side, long run for Hernandez. Over by the wall, will make the play. In foul territory. Hernandez got a great jump and was able to measure that one and get the out. So 1 out here in the 6th. As Office first pitch swinging. They'll bring up Danny Damian, the third baseman. Pop up. Foul back over the screen and out of play, strike 1. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher. Couple of hits in the ball game for Damian. Hernandez once again is going to race to the corner, can't make the play. A long run there by Rebecca Hernandez got a glove on it but couldn't secure it, so a swing on the house here for Damien with an 0-2 count with one away. Freshman out of Angleton High School in Angleton, Texas, former Lady Wildcat. Rise pitch. Stays up and away. Not a bad waist pitch there for Rogers. 1-2. Center fielder Sheridan shading slightly to left center field. Ball pulled foul once again. Count holding at 1-2. Game 2 to follow, approximately 30 minutes after conclusion of this opener. As a pitch in the dirt as Rogers tried to sneak the off-speed pitch in. 2-2 the count. Wants to try to go right after this hitter. Damien does not want to bring the tying run to the plate. As a pitch. Popped over the screen once again. That's going to land on top of the San Jacinto bus. Now to play. Count holding at 2-2. As the wind in the pitch. Once again pulled foul. Hernandez no play. That ball fouls. It left the trademark. A long at bat here for Damien against the starter, Angelica Rogers, who's gone the 5 1/3 so far. So Rogers looking for a big pitch here. Off-speed pitch. They'll throw down to try to get the runners. Miller late getting there. It'll be a stolen base that will take away the force at second. Third stolen base of the ball game for San Jacinto. Fills the count up at 3-2. As a pitch. Pop. Shortstop side, ranging into foul territory, is Sierra Miller. 2 outs now in the inning as we'll bring up the catcher, Gabby Gonzalez. Gonzalez has flied to left, flied to center, 0 for 2. As Rogers trying to work her way out of another jam here. As pitch, pop, foul, and back out of play. No balls and 1 strike to the catcher, Gonzalez. As Roger with the wind and the pitch. Just off the outside corner. Took a little bit off of it, 1-1. And the wind and the pitch. Pop up. Third base settling under in foul territory, and that will do it. For San Jacinto, a base hit, a stolen base. The foul out to Perez will take care of the top half of the 6th inning. And we go to the bottom of 6th. Lamar State looking for insurance with a 3-0 lead back after this on PSN.
You know the first thing people say after trying Raising Cane's premium, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers? Served with extra long crinkle-cut fries, made fresh daily cane sauce, and grilled Texas toast? They say, "Where have you been all my life?" To which our chicken fingers don't reply because, well, chicken fingers can't talk. Raising Cane's. One love.
When I decided to come back to Lamar State College, Port Arthur, I took theater and I fell in love with everything. The department, we created a family here, and it truly helped me decide what I wanted to do with my life. All of the professors are behind you. They are rooting for your success. They'll give you every opportunity that you have. I love it here. It is a fantastic place to get started.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
Located in the heart of Conroe, Don Peak Motor Company is your place for the real, genuine hometown deal. Whether you need a car, truck, or SUV, fast and easy credit terms are available on the cleanest pre-owned vehicles around. Go by and see the gang at Don Peak Motor Company, located in downtown Conroe at 128 Frazier, 2 blocks south of Highway 105, or call Mark or Barbara on their toll-free line at 936-441-2111. Don Peak Motor Company, your hometown pre-owned vehicle dealer.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. We go to the home half of the 6th inning. Lamar State a 3-0 lead. The big blow, the 2-run home run by Alexis Perez. Hernandez leading it off. She walked ahead of the home run by Perez. 0-1 the count. Nobody on, nobody out here in the bottom half of the 6th as the off-speed pitch up and away, 1-1. That's a fly ball by Hernandez into the gap in left center field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. It will scoot to the wall. She'll lead it off with a double. As Hernandez just missed driving that one out of here. On the pitch up. Fourth hit of the ball game for the Seahawks. And a chance to try to add to the lead here with Perez, who homered last time up. She has scored a pair of runs, walked and scored back in the 2nd inning to give Lamar State the lead. Has a pitch towards shortstop and through the shortstop. That ball hammered. That's a play that Curl should make there, so it'll be an E6. To put runners on the corners now with nobody out. And it looks like we'll have a pinch runner at first base, which will be Nicole Thorne, the sophomore from Port Neches Groves, for Perez, as she'll be reinserted in the lineup in the top of the 7th. So Thorne running at first. Hernandez really good speed over at third base. And right now, if you're Lamar State, you want to add at least one here with the big threat here with runners on the corners and nobody out, and Sierra Miller stepping to the plate. So the right-handed hitting sophomore coming up from Baytown Lee. Has the wind and the pitch. Pop foul over the screen and back out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Has the wind and the pitch up and away on the rise pitch, 1-1. That's just a pitch that has not been there in this ball game for Nikki Gonzalez. One ball, 1 strike with nobody out. Ground ball, second base side. This will score the run. Bobbled and no play left. It'll be an RBI for Miller. as she reaches on the E4, so a pair of errors in the inning. That is the third of the ball game for the Lady Coyotes, and Lamar State now has added another run to take a 4-0 lead. As we'll come back live after this, Lamar State trying to extend this lead out with a 4-0 lead here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. Back after this.
In today's tough times, you need an economic advisor you can trust to be there looking out for your financial future. Edward Jones Investments representative Robert Sitton is that ally to help steer you down life's winding path as you grow older and your financial needs change. Whether you're an individual looking for stock market advice, newlywed setting up for a rainy day nest egg, getting an early start on saving for your child's college tuition, or is it time to set up that 401k retirement fund? Let Robert Sitton give you the financial knowledge to make sound decisions with your investment dollar. Located conveniently in the Humble Atascocita area, you can stop by the local office at 18455 West Lake Houston Parkway in Suite 150, or give them a call at 281-812-2714. You can also go online and get more information at www.edwardjones.com. Edward Jones and Robert Sitton, making sense out of investing for you.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
And Mid-County has new 2016 Ram 2500 four-wheel drive Cruise for $34,500.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Shop midcountydodge.com.
And Sarah Holden in relief, coming in for Nikki Gonzalez. Holden out of Clear Falls High School. 2 on, nobody out for Lamar State, trying to add to what is a 4-0 lead. That's pitch in the dirt. Runner's going to move up on the wild pitch, and Holden not close on her first one for ball 1. One ball and no strikes. As a pitch slowly grounded third base side. Throw across the diamond in time, no problem there to retire Andrus. Grounded out to third all 3 times. Fielder's choice 5-3 on the put out. That's the ball pulled foul by Sanchez toward the Sanchez in the dugout. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher. Holden, ball line to second base. They'll throw behind the runner and not in time for the out there. Ball hit hard, but right at the second baseman, Hernandez. So 2 outs now in the inning, and Lamar State wasting an opportunity to try to add to the lead now. That's a pitch to Bryn Poulter, strike 1. Bottom half of the 6th inning, 4-0 Lamar State. As Poulter takes a pitch over the inside corner for strike 2. As Poulter fouls that one off to stay alive. Holds the count at 0-2. As the off-speed pitch, line to right field. Right fielder will come in to make the play, Robinson. And that will do it for Lamar State. A lot of traffic, but they get a run on the double by Hernandez and the Sierra Miller RBI. 2 errors with 2 left on base. We go to the top half of the 7th inning. Lamar State a 4-0 lead back after this on PSN.
Everything in the Lone Star State is big. Now your Texas State Farm agents are offering Texas-sized auto insurance discounts up to 40%. Visit one of the 1,400 State Farm agents in Texas and let one of them tell you about auto insurance discounts. See a good neighbor State Farm agent today to see how switching to State Farm for Texas-sized auto insurance discounts up to 40% can lead to Texas-sized discounts for you.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is
Discounts only apply to certain coverages.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
I chose surgical technology at Lamar State College, Port Arthur, because it was closer to home and is the only campus in the surrounding area where you can get a surgical technology degree. The surgical technology program also has a 100% passing rate for the last 3 years with their students on the national board. When you leave from Lamar State College, Port Arthur, you're going to have a degree where you can pursue any career that you choose.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
And back live here from Lamar State College. 7th inning, game number 1. Lamar State a 4-0 lead. Nobody on, nobody out. It'll be the bottom of the order. Shelby Doherty, the left fielder, to lead it off. Our center fielder, lead it off. Then the left fielder, Jamie Hink, and the right fielder, Nikila Robinson. Ball pulled foul. Hernandez chasing over, but no play left for strike 1. Leadoff batter here in the 7th. Doherty a hit and a sacrifice, 1-for-1 in the game. Rise pitch up and in, ball 1. Wind beginning to pick up a little bit coming across the right field line to the left field line off of the Intercoastal Waterway. As a pitch by Rogers, grounded shortstop side. Miller sets, fires, throws out number 1 on the 6-3 put out. As Hink, the left fielder, will stand in. Great defensive play by Huff to rob her of at least 2 bases back in the 2nd inning. Fouled out to the catcher, 0-for-2. Right-handed hitter out of Porter High School. Pop up. Andrus ranging on the edge of the infield, and Miller's going to chase it down. As Andrus gave up on the play, and Miller taking all the way. The wind was blowing it away from her there. 2 outs now in the inning. As the ramp to number 9 hitter Robinson, the right fielder. Grounded to the pitcher and popped out to left, 0-for-2. As the wind by Rogers on the outside corner and low, ball 1. Nobody on, 2 away for San Jacinto here in the 7th, down 4-0. Ground ball back to Rogers. She'll throw to first base in time, and that will do it as Lamar State, a masterful pitching performance by Angelica Rogers. And they take game 1 of this doubleheader by a final score of 4-0. We'll come back and give you the totals back after this. And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. We've gone final in game number 1. Lamar State with the 4-0 victory. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error with 4 runners left on base for Lamar State. No runs, 6 hits, 3 errors with 6 runners left on base for San Jacinto. Winning pitcher Angelica Rogers, her best pitching performance probably as a Lady Seahawk. And the losing pitcher Nikki Gonzalez. Home run for Alexis Perez that gave Lamar State some breathing room with a 2-run home run. And a game that was played in 1 hour and 20 minutes here from Martin Field. We'll come back in about 20 minutes for game number 2 of the doubleheader as Lamar State looking for the sweep. Coming back next on PSNSports.com.
It's Truck Month, Southeast Texas, and the best deals can be found at your #1 Ram dealer.
That's right. Meade County has new 2016 Rams starting at $19,900.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in